back, everybody. So today we're going to have the second tasting of my Chinook Pellet SMaSH beer. Now, as I said, this is the second tasting. What I wanted to do with this is I do grow Chinook hops, and I wanted to see the difference in a leaf hop versus a pellet hop. And I was pretty surprised in the last one, so let's see if that keeps up and they're still about the same. So this is using 2 pounds 8 ounces of 2-row. Then for the hop schedule, this is an hour boil. Remember, this is a small batch beer, so it's 1.25 gallons going into the fermenter. 0.25 ounces at 30 minutes, 0.25 ounces at 10 minutes, 0.25 ounces at 5. Now on this one, I did not use a dry hop because I wanted to do it exactly the same as the leaf version, and I didn't want to put the leaves in secondary, or not secondary, but in the carboy, so I did not add any dry hops to fermentation. Now if I was gonna, I could still brew with my leaf hops, then use my pellet hops in the carboy just to make sure everything's still clean. So this was bottled on 10/4/2019 and came in at 7.3% ABV. So let's go ahead and get it open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. A little hiss there, not as much as I would expect for being 2 months old. I thought we would have a little bit more hiss. We did get a little smoke out of there. Go ahead and get it in here. I do not go back and look at the other reviews or the older reviews before I do the newer one, because I just want to go in, what does this taste like now? I don't care what it tastes like in the past. Let's just have a good clean slate going into this review. A little white head on there. It is dissipating quick, small and medium bubbles. The medium and bubbles are popping, not even a quarter finger of head. Color, hazy, a little hazy, bright yellow in color, some bubbles coming up. From the camera, from what I'm seeing, it looks a little darker. This looks like a New England IPA. All the way, just needs a little bit more haze, which we would get from protein. For this one, I did, Beersmith did say this was 44.5 IBUs, and that is with the pellet Chinook being 10.3% alpha acid. Let's go ahead and smell. A little citrus, maybe a little bit of spice, sweet malt in there. I like how that sweet malt and that hint of citrus is playing, and then you get a little spiciness. Chinook should have some spiciness to it. In a lot of these beers that I'm putting Chinook in, I am getting a lot of citrus from them. Yeah, light sweet malt with a touch of citrus, then some like a spicy quality behind that that's very, very low. Let's go ahead and taste. Very light. It tastes like there's not enough backbone there. Like it's like light, watery, citrusy with a little bit of spice mixed with some malt. I think this has went downhill. I think Chinook needs more of a backbone than just a malt, one malt, to help it survive. I did the 3 hop beer with Chinook, or not Chinook, Amarillo, Citra, and Chinook, and that was good. That really, you could really tell the Chinook in this. This is, it's not thick enough. It's too watery. I think that malt's coming out too much. Yeah, it's like that the spiciness in the back, like you get a sweet water citrus going down, and once it gets to the back, that spiciness does kick in. It doesn't taste like, it tastes like it needs more body with some more bitterness. Like the bitterness isn't enough. It's kind of flat, and that could be the major problem with it, but it just doesn't taste like it's very well balanced. Yeah, nah. I would probably have to go. If I was drinking this and it was a craft beer, I'd probably give it a 2.5 out of 5. Um, it's it's not balanced right. It also isn't bringing out those characteristics that I thought were in Chinook, and I think that's because of the grain bill, not the hop. We'll see. I will do a side by side with the pellet version and the leaf version, but this, it tastes off. Like maybe if a somebody was brand new to brewing and was worried about all this other stuff and only put in a little bit of grain and then put in the hops, it's not balanced enough. So I'll stop saying that. But yeah, the bitterness isn't there for 44.5 IBUs. I think it should have some more bitterness. And for 2 months, it should still be there. But I think it needs some more everything, really. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.